Hello friends, this is Otz, and today's video is about a really fascinating discovery that has been made recently about chests. I'm sure that you remember that both sides have offerings to spawn extra chests on the survivor side and remove chests from the killer side. And because chests are not that useful and don't really come into play all that often, neither side uses these offerings very much. But you might actually want to start doing it because they have a hidden utility. And all of these started with one of my recent videos that received a comment from a player named Hydrodiction, who's a Plague main. I will leave their channel in the description. And this comment had a theory which then spiraled into a bunch of research and testing. And I'm now going to explain to you the findings of this testing and how you can actually use it to your benefit. Alright, so there are some exceptions, but most maps follow the same pattern. There will always be one chest in the basement, which can never be removed. This one will always be here, and then two other chests in random locations. But about half the maps, or even a little bit more, have one chest that doesn't spawn randomly, but always spawns near the main building on a fixed location. There's a very simple example in the swamp maps where you always have one chest in the main building. And this is where it's really interesting if we remove this chest. If we use a cut offering to remove this chest, this spot can now be occupied by a killer prop. Now, some killers like the pig don't really mind having a box next to the gen that actually kind of hurts them because it means that survivors will find it sooner. But for killers like Plague, this is a pretty big deal. Instead of having a chest here, you can now have a potentially red fountain to use anytime you want, and that's really useful. But even more useful is for the Xenomorph. The Xenomorph can now have a station next to a generator. Look how close this station is to the generator in the main building of the Grim Pantry. This is really close, but what happens if we don't use the cut coin? Well, the station is completely far away, completely outside of the main building, and now checking on this gen will take many extra seconds. So how exciting is this? Understanding which killers benefit from this and trying to use the cut coin can give you some decent results by making your power easier to use next to gens and making it a little bit more centralized. It's really important for killers like Plague to be able to use their power near the center of the map. If it's by the edges, it doesn't really help you as much. So now that we have this knowledge, we're going to say thank you to Hydrodiction for figuring this out and go out and test it ourselves in our match. Alright, so initially this was going to be a game or two, but I kind of went ahead and played a bunch of them. Some of them with Plague, some of them with Xenomorph. About 50% of the times I go to a map where the main building has a guaranteed chest, and about 50 I don't. This is the full list of maps, roughly put together, and these are the ones that are affected by the offering a bit more directly because it removes a guaranteed chest that is pretty much 99% or 100% guaranteed to be occupied by your power instead. So on those maps, these offerings are very noticeable. On the others, they might be somewhat noticeable. It's not as impactful. It might have more or less impact. Overall, it's not too bad. Some of the maps where this helps the most are really not very good for you, like Borgo or Ormond. Or the Garden of Joy. All of the Macmillan maps, for example, are also affected. So yeah, I would say overall, it's not too bad. Would I advise people to run this offering instead of extra blood points or a map offering of their choice? No, probably not. This is more like an interesting gimmick and something to run if you have absolutely nothing else. If you have absolutely nothing else and you do have the purple offering to remove coins, you might as well run it now that you know that it does something. So we're in the Sanctum of Wrath, and this is another one of those maps that has very solid placements. Let's see. Every gen has one. Every single gen has one. That one seems like they share one, really. Yeah, and I'm not 100% sure if the coin is helping here. It might be. It might be. It could be that this would be a chest, and then this would be even further. Or who knows? Maybe there's a chest here. Let's check. Is there a chest here? There could be a chest here that's displaced. Yeah, see? Okay, so I'm using the add-on that only removes one chest. So unfortunately, if I did have the purple one, I ran out, this portal, instead of being there, it would be here. Because it would be closer to the gen. It tries to find the closest one. So that is a clear and cut example of how this add-on would help, even in a map that is not among the list that benefits more directly. So yeah, that's interesting. Oh, they just set that up, I think. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's Ellen. Oh, yo, when did that happen? Hello. Oh, you're in trouble, lady. So yeah, not too bad, but... Alright. This is yet another game where survivors just give up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. One of the reasons why I didn't just settle with just 1 or 2 matches for this video is that in my first few games, survivors just... They just went AFK or gave up or DC'd or did some other stupid thing. And it's getting increasingly difficult to play games for content when people do this. But don't worry, we'll be back with another match that's a little bit more exciting than this. Stinky Michaela. Right, here we go. This is actually a very good map for this strategy, I guess, because there is a guaranteed chest in the main building. And in fact, I can show you right now. Maybe more than one. Yeah, one is guaranteed, others might be good. But look how close this is to main. Look, we're right next to the gen. Without this cutoff ring, then you would probably spawn somewhere outside the building, I suppose. Nowhere near as convenient. Let's try to keep that. Check the gen, maybe. Is it been done? Alright, we might have to go around until we hear some footsteps. Because we haven't been very lucky yet. Let's go. Gen doesn't seem to be done. Oh, they have a turret over there. That's my brown add-on telling me. Let's go. Hello, hello, hello. Don't drop that. And that's a hit. Question is, do we want to commit or go back? I think I'm going to go back because I'm pretty sure I saw 3 people here. There's no way they let this gen go. Yeah, make ruin really painful. Ooh, that would be ruin gone, but we have... Nice, I think that's life. We still got her. That would be ruin gone, but we have Undying to protect it, so that's nice. Ooh, that's unlucky. I didn't see it. Well played. This gen's been done in the bag. Oh, hello. I was looking for you, lady. Okay. Let's see what we do. Do we have a paint rest next to the gen, next to the station? Next to whatever totem that is? Let's go. Oh, that's a nasty totem, actually. I guess it's not that invisible. We might just walk here. I'd be surprised if they're not doing this. Alright, well, call me surprised, I guess. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's gonna be slow. Yeah, look at this. When you come out of a portal that is being, that is placed... Nah, that's not gonna work. That is right next to a hooked person. The game slows you down. It's like an anti-camping measure. This is cool. I mean, to be fair, it didn't work, but it wasted quite a bit of my time. There's Ada again. Not sure if that was the smartest idea ever. Let's go check on this gen real quick. Hello. Oh, no. That's a terrible blunder. Keep in mind, I don't need to worry. I don't need to worry at all about off the record, which she probably has because she touched the gen. We saw her do it. Sometimes survivors can be smart and kind of like pretend that they're on a gen to bait you, but no, I don't think that's what happened. With Plaything, they don't know how close I am, so it's kind of unfortunate. Talking about how close I am. Hey, yo, there he is. Sure, let's hit this guy. That's a bit of a tunnel you're enabling here. Alright, well, hope it works out for you guys. Which end did they finish? The one on the left, maybe? No, one really far away. Fair enough. Here we go. This time, we're probably gonna look for footsteps. Oh, heard them. Behind me, I think? There's a little turret there. You know what? These people don't really care. Let's go back. Like that. Yeah, let's go back to the main one. Oh, yo. Oh, they put a turret just there. I'm fine, though. Because I could go around it. It takes a second before they rearm. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Don't try to hit a turret right as you come out. Is Ruin hurting these? Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh my god, this team is falling apart real quick. I have to say, though, this map is really difficult to play for survivors. They do not have many places where they can find safety, do they? Yeah, they need to like split out a lot. I feel like the regression perks hurt a lot. Because if the most you can do in this map, seems to me, is just stall a little bit, waste a bit of time. And if by the time you've done that, gens keep going back to pain res, ruin, pop, deadlock, whatever, you are in such a bad spot. Anyway. They did a totem before picking up! As the last survivor, these people are brave. Mad brave. Let's cut them off over here. Oh, I actually missed that. A little bit of fishing. And do we want to give them a chance? No. No, we don't. We want to end this as humanely as possible. Alright, so after running this offering for about a dozen games, what is my verdict? It's alright. It's not too bad. Obviously, it's probably better to just bring double BP so that you can grind towards whatever you're grinding towards faster. And if you want to have your best chance to win, you might just want to send yourself to a map of your choice. But this can make going to some really bad maps a little bit more palatable, and it's a surprising gimmick, so yeah. Shoutouts to Hydra for figuring it out, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, maybe with another amazing discovery. Bye-bye. See ya.